And we're back, I think. I don't know. Stupid internet. Probably need to kick my daughter off the thing. She's over there sucking all my bandwidth up. Yeah, right? Stupid internet. It's probably my daughter, and they're sucking up all my bandwidth with her, whatever the hell she's doing on her computer. It's all kicked me out, wanted me to log into this or that. I'm like, what? Get out of here with that crap. And then Chuck's all, hey man, I think your live went down. He's messaged me on my phone. He's out here talking to myself like an idiot. It's normal. Let's see if it boots me off here again. Oh, crap. I ain't getting much done. Yeah, I know. I do talk to myself a lot. Usually it's like, what am I doing? Oh, man. So you get any bites on your Dodge? Is anyone even interested in it? I mean, it is a short box. You'd think it'd be a fairly easy sale. I don't know what you're asking for it. I know they probably don't demand the money that the Chevs and Fords. Yeah, they might. I don't know. I'm not real familiar with the Dodge stuff. I mean, it's a short bed, I would imagine. I know the Duster that's been on the channel. Obviously, I'm a little behind in its current state, but I put it on. It's been for sale for a little while now, and action is real low. Yeah, a lot of tire kickers is right. What really makes me mad, and I know you've probably already seen this. Hey, Pinks, yeah, we're back. This is the internet for you right there, you know. Probably the same people that made the PCM for my truck made my internet router. Jerks. Yeah, I've had a lot of these clowns on Marketplace. I mean, I got it up for 45. Now, obviously, there's always room to wiggle. But you get these jerk-offs that are sending me, oh, I'll give you 2 for it. Fuck a cactus, dude. I mean, come on. That's insulting. And to do it over on, if you want to show up to my front door, at least spend the time of looking at the car and then give me a ridiculous low offer. Okay, whatever. It's part of the game. But this crap where you send me this message from Olympia, oh, I'm too far to drive. Will you take 2? No. Give me a break. All right, Pinks. Hey, thanks, man. I don't know what happened in technology at its finest. But I know we're a few hours behind you, so it's getting late. Yeah, low ballers suck, man, major. Thanks for swinging in, dude. And I'm here to tell you, Washington still blows, so don't feel bad about moving. I think the only thing you might have that we don't is excessive humidity. Everything else has got to be better. Dude, I am 120% with you on that one, Chaz. I will definitely work with someone who takes the time to actually show up to look at the car. Even if they want to insult me, I'll even sit there and consider it just because they showed up. I'd rather give it to somebody that showed up. versus a guy that gives me the stupid, low ball. And I've had the car listed for, well, since the swap meet. And one person, one person has shown up to look at it. It was even raining outside and everything. I pushed out what I had in the shop, brought the car in, offered to put it up on the lift. Good night, Pinks. Hey, thanks, man. And the funny thing was, she was here with her son. They were trying to find a project for her son's in high school. And they went and looked at a Mustang, which ended up being a rust bucket. They were going to look at a Nova after my Duster, which, hey, they're all great cars. But the funny thing was the mom, it was a mom and her son. I was thinking it was mom was looking for a car, but after I got the story, it was for her son. They were doing a high school project. She was more into the car than he was. He was just kind of standing there going, and she's all, hey, you want to get underneath and look? And she was kind of coaching him on how to look over an old car, what to look for. She knew more about it than he did. And I was like, damn. So, and she gave me an offer. It was a bit lower than I wanted. Yeah, she needed a little more on top of that. I didn't really counter it because she was trying to push it even lower than that. She comes out with this offer of $3,000, and I'm like, I can't go that low. Where it's priced at, it's priced less than it should be even on Marketplace. Just because I was wanting to sell it, but man, people are really being brutal. Which, hey, that's all there is to it. Either I'm going to take their offer, or they're going to pay my price, or we're just not going to have a sale. That's how it works. But I mean, $20, really? $20? Is it the same dude you're giving the parts to as well? I mean, if I'm getting parts from you and then you're gonna have a door at 100, I'm not gonna sit there and kick you in the friggin' knees or the shins over $20. Come on, no. And you watch, his truck's probably green too, and the green wouldn't even have to repaint it. I hate dealing with people anymore. The new car culture is not like the old car. Basically, let me just say it, the old guys were the guys that I enjoyed in the car culture. The new guys or the young guys, a lot of them are not very fun to deal with. And everyone thinks they're a friggin' Richard Rawlins. The guy's a douchebag. Sorry, my opinion. But everyone thinks that they're going to go out and murder each other over stupid prices. $20 is 20. Well, $20 is $20, but come on. For a nice solid straight door, 100, you're going to whittle down from 100? Bodywork ain't cheap. I'm thinking about the drive. So this was a in-person offer. So in other words, if he would have said $80 with him standing in front of you, you would have probably taken it, right? That's one thing I would have done if he was standing right there. And he goes, $80, you probably would have took the $80, right? There's your 20, Woody, right there. If that guy had put in the effort to show up, to look at the door, I could have done that. But the whole, I got a 15-minute drive, and I got to put gas in my car, and I got to pick up my girlfriend's kid, and delete, come on. Just like the guys that, I can't say anyone that's come out and looked at anything because no one comes out and looks at anything anymore. They haggle all over the friggin' messenger and never show up. But, Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on. You put forth an effort, I'll respect it. You know what I mean? I mean, to an extent, I'm not going to take $20 from 100, but I'll take $20 off. Sure. Because, he's investing time. You're investing time. I mean, to me, if I'm sitting here having to answer all these stupid messages and nobody shows up, you're just wasting my time. And it shouldn't be like that, but man, it feels like it when you're constantly. There was a couple guys that obviously didn't even read my ad, asking me questions that I know I answered in the ad if they would have read it. And so, I mean, you can't even take the time to read the ad. I put a video of it running. You can hear it running. I walk all the way around the car. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah. See, I mean, anybody who knows anything or is shopping for those doors, they know better. But if you would have made the effort to show up, physically be there looking at it, yeah, sure, fuck, I would have done the same thing. I would have taken $80. You probably would have made another friend and probably would have made another connection for parts. But these clowns that they get on there and oh, will you take two? Or this one guy, he was from up north. I think he was the Olympia guy. Fuck, he started going on this thing. Well, I got a customer that only has $20,000 and it needs paint and body and this and that. And I wrote back there and says, and your customer needs to open up his wallet more because I don't know who the hell's building anything from a shop that's going to be $20,000 done and finished. And that's hunting the car down and doing all that work. Your client needs to come up with some more, cha-ching, because I've never seen any shop build a muscle car. I mean, it's a Duster, but it's a muscle car for 20 grand. GTFH, man. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. I mean, I've looked at all the other comparables. There's another Duster. It's a gold Duster just like mine. I'm pretty sure that there isn't one straight panel on it. It has no engine trans in it. Sitting in a field, there was something else that was missing. Or maybe it did have the engine in it but didn't run or drive. Anyways, you had to tow the damn thing. Now, granted, I would recommend towing this one because the transmission that's in it, I don't trust it. I don't know anything about it. It doesn't feel like it should. And I'm telling everyone that when they come out to look at it. The ones that have. And even a few of them that message me. I would trailer it. I don't have transmission lines on it. It's just looped. Whatever. But this other one that's on there for $2,800 is a toilet. No power brakes, no power steering. And most of the Dusters are all slant six cars, small bolt pattern, drum brakes. I built one of these. I built one that was a slant six car with none of those options. I'm into it double than this one I'm selling. The green one I have was a slant six, was a drum brake. I had to buy the drum brake, the disc brake setup. I had to buy the 8 1/4 rear because I had the 6 3/4. I had to put the V8 in it. I had to change the K member. I'm not an idiot, And mine's not a rust bucket like a lot of these Mopars end up being, especially out here. Back east, I would hate trying to find a Mopar. The way they're built, they're a little thinner, and that's how they're lighter. They're lighter because they're thinner gauge metal they're built out of. That's why they also rust out so fast. But I don't know. I don't understand where some of these people come from. I mean, I got the car in trade for work I did. This was 15 years ago. I've had the car a while. And I've amassed parts and I've put it together slowly. My green car is the one I always anticipate on keeping, but I actually had thoughts of keeping the brown one and dumping the green one. The problem is the green one isn't worth anything. It's not nothing special. It's just a slant six stripper car that's been outfitted with all the good stuff at my cost. I mean, I've got double, if not more than double, into the green car than I do the brown one I'm selling. Yeah, it sucks. Brother, what's up, Tony? Yeah, good old internet, man. Just decided to give me the boot, dump me out on the street. Either that or my daughter's, and they're sucking up every last ounce of bandwidth I got. Got her fired back up again, at least for a little while. Anyways, yeah, so selling that's been an adventure. I'll change the view a little bit. So, anyways, I feel you, Chaz. I feel you. I got a couple more rigs I want to put on there. Man. Well, I had, I don't know if you ever heard me talking about it. I had what year was that damn thing? It was an OBS Chev. It was a K1500 short box. Again, that was another one I had up dirt cheap. Granted, it had the TBI tore off and it was a carb swap truck, and I didn't know much about that stuff. I received it not running with the top end tore off. What's going on, Dean? Yeah, we're back. So nothing worked in the dash. I had to figure out all the wiring and everything, get all the gauges and all that stuff. The only thing I didn't get working was the tack. But it was a clean truck, ran really good. It was a 350 swap. Because originally it was a 305 with a 700R and had 350 plate in it. I had it up for $2,500. It was a black, dark blue interior. Granted, the paint on the roof and the hood were not that great. What year was that damn thing? Oh, I cannot believe I'm spacing out on what year that thing was. Do you remember, Tony, what year that friggin' 25 or the 1500 Chev I had was? I can't remember now. My mind's taking a dump. Anyways, it was like the first or second. It must be. Oh, it was an 88. It was an 88. An 88 K1500. It had the Silverado package, and I think someone did a front end upgrade to it. It was a little bit newer front end, and it had buckets out of a newer Silverado in it. Anyways, it was a cool truck for being a short box Chevy. OBS. Had a few little issues. I had to give that freaking truck away. I mean, I think I sold it for $2,400. No rust, no dents. It was black, so it had to look somewhat decent. It's just crazy. The market right now is really weird. I'm back. Well, for a little while, anyways. That's crazy. Your car, there's not this way, same color as yours with a ton of rust on it. That's it. Yeah, see? Now, if you look at like 71s, 72, 70s, there's one guy that's got a 7340 car up there. It's a basket case rock box project. 10 grand. 10 grand. Now, it's the earlier Duster. I know, more popular. I get it. What's up, Junkyard D? What's for sale tonight? Not this. I'm trying to fix it. Oh, Chaz has got a short box Dodge he's getting rid of, and I've got a 73 Gold Duster I'm trying to sell. That's what's for sale. I got my 74 green one still, so I'm not like bailing out of Dodges, but I need a little pluribus e unum for some more projects and some space, so I'm giving up the old Gold Duster. I don't know, man. The action I've been getting and the hits to the ankles I've been getting on it, I might end up keeping it and just finish it and enjoying it. I know, you looking for a project? Everything's for sale for the right price. Don't kid yourself. A lot of times that price is higher than a lot of people want to pay. So, for certain. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know how it is in your area. Right now, a lot of stuff is cheap. I don't know if it's just the economy taking a dive. Because I'm telling you, no one's really doing that great in this, at least up here in the PNW. We're so freaking taxed, and cost of living here is so out of flipping control. A lot of people are hurting because of the way the local economy is going. I know it ain't like this across the whole states, but time to simplify my life. I wouldn't know what that is. I think I'm making it worse. I bet you, Chaz, here's the problem. Here's the problem I see with a lot of people nowadays. They don't have the vision. I bet you if you kick that thing in the knees, I don't know what was it, a slant six or was it a V8 truck? I don't remember. I don't think you really went around that thing. Maybe you should go around that, do a little video of it, and put it on your channel and see if you get some bites that way. I bet you if you kick that thing in the knees, put a V8 in it, and make it kind of somewhat, bring it to a certain point, then fire it up for sale, help somebody, give them that vision that they need that they probably don't have. Oh, see, slant six. I know. 86 it. 86 it. Find a motorhome, yank the heart out of it, dump it in that thing. I'm telling you. Just do it. You already done the conversion van engine removal. Let's do the ex-meth lab motorhome, engine removal video. Stick that thing in there, and that little short box of the 440 kick in the knees, that'll sell. Which one, Junkyard? Is that Chaz? For the year, you're asking for what year? But I'm telling you, Chaz, sometimes you got to help people with the vision a little bit. They just don't quite see it. 86. Now that unfortunately does have the butt ass ugly grill in it. But it's doable. It's not like the end of the world. The earlier grill definitely is a little easier on the eyes. But or you can do a Magnum swap, if you're into that kind of thing. A little mild 5.2 or something like that in there would be so. I don't know, slant six. Could be just me. 6 in a row don't go in my book. A lot of guys love them. A lot of guys like them. I'm not going to fault them. To each his own. There's nothing that quite speaks to you more than a V8. But sometimes you got to help along that vision. Find some nice wide cop car wheels for it. I'm assuming that's the 5 on 4.5 pattern. Throw some cop car wheels on it with some caps, kicker in the kneecaps, a nice sounding V8 of any flavor. I'm willing to bet you that gets a little bit more attention. But that's just the way my mind thinks. I can walk up to that truck looking for one and build that in my head. Oh, see, there you go. Look at it from that standpoint. Some people would like to have that Eco Cruiser because fuel isn't exactly cheap. Right? I mean, I'm on the West Coast. If anyone should be putting slant sixes and shit, it should be us. I mean, $6 a gallon, $5 a gallon, but whatever. After all. Oh yeah, well, Dean, it's me and V8s. I've had 6s. I've had V6s. V8s is just it's like the heart to me. I gotta love that pounding heart. Oh, see? But are they the wide wheels? Those trucks have room for some nice fatties in the back. If you kick her down, put the fatties in the back, maybe a decently wide one in the front, give it a little bit of a corner carver look, even with a slant six in it. Sometimes people need a little help with the vision. That's all. A lot of people like the way this thing looks. I think it looks like crap, but I'm not buying it. I already own it. I mean, this is a long bed. This isn't a short box. I've had thoughts of making a short box, but man, I use the hell out of it as a long box. I've got a second one. I thought about making it a short box. Unfortunately not, Dean. Unfortunately not. Although some of my old fuel laying around here is probably like turpentine. Hi there, Rich. Welcome aboard. If it was a four-wheeler, Woody, I'd definitely do the lift thing. I think it's a two-wheeler though, isn't it? Yeah, those have got to go down. Four buyers go up, two-wheelers go down. That's one thing I was wanting to get a four-wheeler eventually. I don't have one. I mean, it snows here 2 or 3 weeks out of the year. Do I really need it? No. It's kind of the nice thing about living in the valley. But it would be nice to have. I thought about getting a four-wheeler one of these days. But man, do they want some money for that stuff around here. Four-wheel drive, big dollar. And if it ain't big dollar, it's usually had the life beaten out of it. I don't know. We'll see. The Duster's still on there. We'll see what it gets. I may take it down after a little while and throw some more money at it that I don't really have. Maybe make it so it's at least streetable. I mean, you can drive it, you can move it and drive it. It's just I don't know the transmission. Something's up with it. I don't have that TV cable either. And I think with the Mopar transmissions, they need to have that linkage or cable. Otherwise, I'll end up burning it up, which may have already happened. I don't know. I know nothing about the transmission that I put in. It was a friend of a friend's $50 special just so I could move it around in the yard. I know nothing about it. So there might be a transmission rebuild on Holly's garage. Budget style. I think you can probably get down to 15s is about as low as you're going to go with the disc brakes on those trucks, as far as wheel sizes. And they got a coil, I think it's coil spring front suspension, isn't it? If I remember right. Little gas axe drop job. We had a guy at work that had one of those short box D100s slammed. It looked pretty good. It had that, I want to say it's like an antique bronze, but it had the wood paneling, the two-tone, but the two-tone area is wood panel. Kind of like that Chevy truck in your video I watched today, but it was the Dodge version of it. And then he turns around and strips all that shit off and paints it black. Why? It looked so cool the other way. Oh, well. Oh, shoot. Well, I might just shut her down for the evening, I think. It's getting late. All right, too bad. It's 10:30. I'm going to piddle around this thing a little bit longer, I think, and then call it a night. So anyways, I just wanted to jump back on. Let everyone know the internet dropped for some weird reason. I don't know what the hell happened. Could have been my router. I don't know. But anyways, thank y'all for the ones that showed back up. Appreciate it. I don't know. Should probably do more lives. I don't really do that many because obviously I don't get anything done when I come on live. But anyways, thank y'all for coming. Dean, Woody, Chaz, Rich, the new guy. Appreciate it. And try and get another video out this weekend. Hopefully I didn't miss that one because I don't have it done yet either. I I ain't getting nothing done around anywhere. What can I say? Anyways, good night, y'all.